Welcome to Tennis Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February the 21st. I need to check it. Yes, it's the 21st. Yes, I still have my cough. It really annoyed me. It's giving me headaches. It's really annoying. It's messing up my freaking head, man. And giving me sweats. Well, we got one update for 2K25, and that is the feature that I want back is the show intro for Universe Mode. I got burps. It's not in the game. I am so upset. But it still looks like a good game. Let's see what happens into it. TNA had a lot of interesting things. A lot of new faces, debuts. We got NXT start showing up. We got a whole bunch of things happen here. We heard that on Friday Night SmackDown tonight, we will see the final boss coming. If you see me moving things around in my mouth, I'm having holes. Trying to stop this cough while doing this video as well. So, give me a chance here. So a lot of things happen here. We heard from the Eric Young and Northern Henry, whatever it's called. They talk about Josh Alexander and what they had to do with it, all that stuff. And it looks like they want Steve Macklin to stand with them. But he didn't show up. So we don't know what's going to happen there. So we had the Joe Hendry's concert, his encore concert. He didn't really do much. He didn't really sing until he got interrupted by the former WWE Tag Team Champions, the Colognes. If you didn't know who those are, it's Epico and Primo. That's not their names now. But they came out and looks like they had some things to say, and they're not happy about Joe Hendry being the champion because everybody thinks he's a clown. So they said some things, and then they got looks like they were about to beat up Joe Hendry until the lights goes out. And we have Elijah, aka Elias, coming out and making his debut. He has some things to say, and then Santino came out and made a main event. Joe Hendry and Elijah versus the Colognes in a tag team match. Well, next match we have is going to be the Rascals versus Tyson and Tyreek. It was a pretty decent match, but Ace Austin tried to make sure Wesley doesn't get involved. I'm spitting everywhere because of this dang holes in my mouth. Try and make sure Wesley doesn't get involved and try to attack these guys while the referee's not looking. But the winner of that match was the Rascals. But Wesley made issue a challenge to the Rascals and Ace Austin at Sacrifice. It will be Wesley and Tyson and Tyreek versus the Rascals and Ace Austin at Sacrifice in March. Then we had Lee versus Rosemary. Pretty okay match, but the winner of that match was Lee, getting the win. But after the match, Lee was celebrating until she got Greek misted by Rosemary. We got JDC versus Leon Slater in the no disqualification match. We thought Leon would win this, but thanks to the system putting a Slater into a table with some weird finishing move they do. And then JDC wins the match. But they weren't done there. They were attacking Leon Slater more until the Hardys make the save. But the numbers was too much for the Hardys. And guess who came? The NXT champion made the save. And we heard Mr. Santino made it official. Next week, we have a 6-man tag team match. It will be the System versus the Hardys and the NXT champion, Oba Femi. Oba Femi is going to be wrestling on TNA next week, just like Moose is going to be wrestling on NXT, defending his title. So that's going to be interesting to see. We were supposed to see Tessa Blanchard in a match, but she was trying to talk to the doctor, but the doctor was so focused on Lee because she got green misted, and Tessa saying you're supposed to worry about me more. than her. So she's upset about that and says because of that, she's not wrestling. She had an excuse for everything. The fans didn't like it. They call her names. But Santino came out. He's getting frustrated. He was getting angry. And he told Tessa, next week, if you don't fight, if you don't wrestle, you're fired. And Masha Slamovich came out and she says, I hope you do wrestle. I hope you don't get fired because she wants a match with her in the future. And she told Santino she's not wrestling, so how about I take her opponents? So Masha versus a jobber, she gets the win. Masha was getting celebrating her win until Cora Jade came out and attacked her. And then we heard that it's a special announcement that at Sacrifice, Cora Jade will be versing Masha Slamovich for the Knockouts title at Sacrifice. And it looks like we're going to have a special match next week. It will be for the Knockouts Tag Team titles. With, I guess, somebody, if Spitfire loses, I think they become the slaves of Heather and Ash. But if they lose, they do the same thing. Then we had Joe Hendry and Elijah versus the Colognes in a tag team main event. It was a pretty decent tag team match. I thought these guys are good in the ring. But the winner of that match was Joe Hendry and Elijah. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown results. That's all me today. Bye-bye.